Hello friends, and welcome back to the Fingerpicking series. Today's the day we're going to split off in two directions. This lesson is 1.6 NAB, which means not alternating bass, and the other lesson I'm posting today is 1.6 AB, which is alternating bass. A lot of you are going to be really super interested in alternating bass, and that's going to be the main thing you want for like Chet Atkins style sound or country blues, and a lot of folk styles can be played, well, a lot of folk kind of music works really well with an alternating bass. And then there's a lot of great music that's not alternating bass, like classical music and even some folk styles. I was thinking about James Taylor, and I was trying to think if he had one single song that was alternating bass. He might, but I couldn't think of one. So if you can think of one, let me know. So there's a great example of folk styles that's not based on alternating bass. But here's a new fingerstyle pattern. It will help you get ready for playing alternating bass. If you want to stick with this for a while, it's easier than the alternating bass lessons are going to become more challenging. And I want to make sure you know that just because I'm posting new material every week doesn't mean you're supposed to be ready for the new material necessarily. It depends on how much time you have to practice. So be careful at, just be aware of how you feel about what you're playing, and if you feel ready for an added challenge, or if you need more time to, take what you've learned and get it to where it feels a little more easy and automatic, you're going to have to be the judge of that. And when you try to do something and it feels extremely frustrating, that's a sign that you just need to step back, do the earlier things some more, or and this goes for everything in music, if it's extremely frustrating, you can break it down into smaller pieces and work on those smaller pieces, or simplify what you're doing, and then come back to the challenging thing when it becomes a little easier. So I'm just going to show you a nice little finger picking pattern. Anytime you're using all your fingers, that's getting you ready to do anything else you want to do with all your fingers. This is a nice pattern for anything that's 4/4. If you don't know the difference between 3/4 and 4/4, say just if there's a song that you would like a simple finger pattern to play with that song and you're not sure which one to pick, just make a comment and let me know. This finger pattern will go well with a lot of songs you might want to play, anything 4/4. Let's start with an E chord, E minor chord. I'm not even using my left hand right now. I'm just going to show you the pattern. I'm going to make a tab out of this too, but you could probably learn it just by watching. These are our typical finger assignments for now. They can change later. Thumbs on the 6th string, the I finger on the 3rd string, M finger on the 2nd string, and A finger on the 1st string. And I'm playing thumb, 3rd string, 2nd and 1st string together. Thumb, 3rd string, 2 and 1 together. Oops. So it's thumb, I, M A together, I. Thumb, I, M A together, I. Thumb, 3rd, 2 and 1 together, 3rd. Go as slow as you need to learn it. And then once you get it slow, it won't be that hard to speed it up. Here's a chord progression that's in the beginning of 4 Strong Winds. We'll do, I'll just play it up to speed first, but remember, when you're first learning it, you might want to go slower. Just to show you how it sounds up to tempo, it sounds like this. We're going to go through the pattern 2 times on each chord. D chord first. E minor chord. A chord, D. That that would be a nice way to practice this pattern. You can play this pattern on any chord progression. Let's see, D on the D chord, we did bass on the 4th string. On the E minor chord, 6th string. On the A chord, 5th string. So have fun with that, and this is a good time to pick songs that you really like and start fitting a pattern like this with a chord progression that you like. And if the thing you're focusing on is getting your fingers going, don't worry too much about other things like singing or changing chords at the right time. Try to fix your practice so you can focus on one thing at a time. At least part of your practice should be devoted to focusing on one thing at a time, and that'll help you progress faster in that area, and then you can go and focus on some other things. So if you need any help picking a finger pattern to go with a song that you like, another thing you can do is just play some chords that you like and make up your own chord progression. Who knows, you might end up writing your own song, just making something up. The important thing is lots and lots of repetitions. So next week in the NAB path, we'll look at a similar finger pattern that you can use for 3/4 songs like Amazing Grace, for example. We'll probably use that next week. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll put my website in the description under this video, www.everyonecanjam.com. And we actually have a place there. When you get on my email list, you'll get a link to our private Facebook page, and you could even post a video and I could watch you with your question and respond to what I'm seeing. That helps a lot at this stage of the game. So have fun with that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.